I'll time it. We'll just like keep it literally to 5 minutes. How about that?
Sure.
Let me get this right.
Record it?
If that's okay.
Yeah, I have one of those crazy testimonies.
You have a crazy testimony.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's your name?
Robert.
Hey, I'm Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And do you believe in a God?
I believe yes, in Jesus Christ.
Okay. Wow. If there was a scale, or let's say 0% was I don't believe and 100% was I absolutely believe, where would you put yourself?
About 1,000.
Okay. Off the charts.
Sure.
Wow. What is it about the God that makes you so convinced that he's real?
Well, all the truth that he's shown me in the Bible is came to be true in my life and in the life of others that I've seen.
You mean, was there like a prediction or something in the Bible and it's come true? Is that what you're saying?
The word that he gives us to live by.
Okay.
It is all that it says it is.
Can you give me maybe a best example of where something's happened in your life and you attribute it to what you've read in the Bible and Jesus?
I'll give you tons of those.
Can you give me your best one?
Well, having an addiction to something and God rescuing me from that by learning about how he has told us to live in the Word and how he has told us to be satisfied in him. There's so much more than just don't do a specific set of things, but it's actually turn from what you're doing and enjoy me now, enjoy God. That's the truth that's been the most awesome to me.
Okay. How would you say that you absolutely know to get to the point of 100% that the God is working in your life and changing you and making you a better person?
Well, 16 years of my life spending not reading his word is a whole lot different from the last 2 that I spent reading his word and seeing everything in a new context, like expecting a new life, eternal life.
Do you want to go through life believing things that are true? I would imagine you do. Okay. Yeah, so would I. I think it's important to go through life believing in things that are true. I'm still a little kind of hazy about how you've actually come to realize that this is actually a true thing that you're believing in, and not something that maybe it just makes you feel good. Do you have a method for determining that it's true?
Well, can't prove God exists through I guess any scientific proof. You can't prove he exists, or you can't prove he doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. And it's always, I guess, a matter of choice. And the most that it is he's the only hope in this world.
Do you have a choice to believe in the God?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We all have a choice, I think.
Does everyone have a choice to believe in the God? And you made a choice. It was a choice for you?
Yes. And God gave me that choice.
What would be the worst that would happen if you were to discard your belief in Jesus?
The worst that would happen?
Mm-hmm.
I'd go back to the way I was living in addiction, because I've already seen it happen before when I stopped. And then I believe that I would go to hell as well if I were to discard them.
You'd go to hell if you got rid of your belief.
Mm-hmm.
If giving up your belief in God was a choice, but the punishment of doing so would be eternal torment in hell, do you really have a choice in the matter?
Yeah. At the same time, I would say I do have a choice, but I guess it's human nature to choose that which would be best for you. You just have to know what would be best for us.
Could you ever imagine a scenario where making a choice that's best for you, while it may be good for you, may not necessarily be something that's true?
Could you re-say the question?
Yeah, and we're kind of close, we got about 20 more seconds.
Okay.
Could you envision a situation where somebody might, I don't know, decide to believe that homeopathy is helpful to them, right?
Homeopathy is-
Like non-traditional medicine, acupuncture or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where they might choose to believe it. There goes our timer. They might choose to believe it, and it makes them feel good, but it maybe doesn't really give them the benefit that they expect that it does.
Okay, so in other words, that what I believe Christianity just makes me feel good. Could I imagine a situation where Christianity makes me feel good, but actually doesn't do the things?
Can you envision a situation where believing in something, just because it makes you feel good, while it might make you feel good, it may not really have any bearing on the truth of the claim?
With what I believe, if I truly believe it, I don't think it'll have no good effect, I guess.
You mean it
Sure.
wouldn't harm you? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry, can you rephrase that?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I understand.
I'm trying to understand it also. Okay, that if Christianity promised me good, but it didn't deliver, in other words, right? It doesn't deliver if you
Yeah,
as much. Okay.
yeah.
I can't imagine that. No.
One last question. How do you think you would go about figuring out that your belief in Jesus was not as true as you claim that it is? How would you go about doing it?
It's a really good question. It'd be pretty hopeless, because there is no hope apart from Him.
Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. Take it easy.
Have a good day.
You too.